Thank you for staying with us. We needed to adjust a few things so that it can get us better for those of you watching from home. We were discussing the Glo Premier League. We just ran through the results for you, and we said we're going to say a few things about the game. You were talking about Enyimba not starting well. What about Atlant? What about Rangers? A lot of clubs are struggling. Yeah. But clubs are beginning to press the panic button. And somebody put it out this morning, who will be the first coach to be started? I think it's early days, really. Match day 5, match day 6, you're already thinking about chopping and changing. I mean, everybody.
Maybe all the clubs are, maybe some of these clubs are realizing that they've made a mistake and they want to address that mistake as quickly as possible. So it doesn't become like Sharks at Ogumbote last season where he managed to rescue them. So they are thinking that, okay, if we are struggling this early, maybe we should quickly make a change and, try and get our season back on track. But if you ask me, I think Enyimba, like I was saying, Enyimba's problems are self-inflicted. Salis Yusuf did a brilliant job last season. I don't know.
Let me talk about Crown. I went to Ibadan to watch this game, Crown against Gombe United. It was excellent game of football. Crown won that game by 0-0 and could have even won by a wider margin. They lost some chances. Gombe lost a penalty as well. Chigozie Agbim kept Gombe in that game. It was on top of his game. And as you see later on, maybe you'll see one of the saves that they produced on the night. But some fans behind me were telling me that Crown are looking to change their coach, Lawrence Apokona, who has been doing a fantastic job with the team.
That would be.
I don't know. And I was asking, are they bringing in Pep Guardiola or who?
That would be very surprising because for me, Crown FC have started on a very good note this season. They've played the last.
I think this was the penalty they lost. They lost this penalty. Okay. Gombe lost this penalty.
Wow. It was a beautiful penalty.
When the penalty goes that way, it's not beautiful. Wow. He was aiming for something else. No, but I mean, it was good turnout, good game.
Good pitch.
Yeah, of course, artificial pitch.
Good weather as well. And Chigozie Agbim, this is one of the reasons why a lot of people have been advocating that. Look, the time you spend in the national team camp,
I think this is the build-up to the save. I mean, that guy walked into the box, took everybody out, but Chigozie was a rock. Apart from that, he also saved one free kick. I mean, it was the kind of free kick that beat him in South Africa during the CHAN. He was ready for that. And it's because he's playing consistently.
Yeah, that's it.
But before we close this discussion and go to the National League, I just want to talk about that center referee, Bethel Nwanezi. Fantastic referee. Fit, firm, decisive, excellent. He did everything right on the night. And the reason why we're doing it is because we condemn referees when they don't do well. Leo Martins, our friend from Kaduna, is a good example. Yeah. So we need to praise them when they do well.
I mean, look at
this is a good example. Look at
the English Premier League. A lot was said about refereeing decisions this season, and they've been receiving tremendous amount of knocks. The same thing happens in the Glo Premier League. When the referee does poorly, you can imagine all the kind of hatchets and canes that come out for him. But when we do have outstanding individuals like Bethel Nwanezi, who raise the reputation of referees, who are, like you said, firm and fair, and know exactly what it is.
He gave a penalty to the away team.
How many referees?
When they were just the home team were just a goal up.
Are you sure? Maybe it was not because they knew you were in the stands. That was why. Because they know you will show this on Sports Tonight on Monday night.
Talk about it. No, but better than one is from Imo. I mean, just keep it up. That's the only thing I can say. Keep it up. That's a shining light.
Give it for referee. And you have the right amount of luck. We might just see you at a FIFA tournament near you.
Just keep it up. Amazing, beautiful referee, and we must mention that. Let's go to the National League. By the way, we are waiting for the LMC to make an official pronouncement on that abandoned game between Bayelsa and El Kaneme Warriors. So
it's actually unlike them. They're usually very
swift. But maybe they're waiting for the match commissioner's report.
Of course, they cannot afford to make mistakes this season because
that's a big test.
Yes, it's a big test, and we just wait to see how they will respond to this, because this is the first time it's happening this season, and mistakes should not be allowed this time around because they made a lot of mistakes last time.
All right, let's quickly run through the Nigerian National League for you, and of course also run through the Nationwide League before we go on a break. Let me start with the Nigeria National League. Let me run through for you the results from the Nigeria National League. I hope you can get that on a slide for you. Division A, Prisons lost at home 0-1 to Mighty Jets. FRSC 1-0 over DSS. Jigawa beat
over Kogi United.
2-1.
Yeah, Niger Tornadoes also defeated Sokoto by lone goal. Kwara United lost away at Wiki Tourist by lone goal as well. While Adama United were 2-0 better than Ranchers Bees. That's
some results from Division A. Let's flip quickly.
There's still more.
Let's flip quickly to some other results from Division A. I hope we can move quickly. Okay.
Yeah, Plateau United also defeated Tip by lone goal, while Supreme Court also lost 1-0 at Spotlight.
Yeah, these are results from Division A. Let's cross to Division B.
Division B, COD United defeated Bremer by lone goal. Unicef Rovers lost the Unicor Stadium to Stationary Stores. Go round, we are given the go round by Aqua Starlets, losing 1-0 at home. Bendel Insurance, they seem to be rising back to the top. 2-0 over ABS. Gabros pulled out a goalless draw with Prime of Oshobo. Abia Comets were 1-0 better than Ekiti United on the night. More results from that division as well coming up very, very shortly. But Stationary Stores getting a good result at home to Unicef Rovers. And I think
the other results is 3SC.
Yeah, 3SC. And
2-1
now
over
back
First Bank
on top
of the log. They are back on top now.
I'm sure they're particularly happy about that. 2-1 over First Bank, while Gateway were 2-0 better than Mountain of Fire and Miracles.
All right, so that's it for you. Results from the Nigerian National League. Let's step up quickly, or step down, whichever one it is, and talk about the lowest level of football, the Nigeria Nationwide League. Let me run through the results for you. Grey International 3-1 over FCA Biede. Crime Fighters 1-1 with Ilaro Ogun. Afigio 2-1 over Ogomosho United. Peacemaker 2-0 over Atiba United. Juvenile 1-0 over Jiroba Oni. FC Lokoja 3-2 over Enyiba Feeders. Other results of games in the Nigeria Nationwide League. Kwara Feeders 2-0 over Kaduna Bees. CBN cashless. They hand out any cash to Dalatu. It was 2-1.
They didn't give them any change.
No change at all. Vida Lions 3-0 over Police Machine. I think that was a walkover. NMIC, that's the immigration team, 1-0 over Boro United. Learning 2-0 over Doma United. Young Elephants 2-1 over Makwanda United. There are other results as well. Yobe Desert Stars 3-2 over Court of Appeal. And Yarma Light, the club owned by our friend Farouk Yarma, 1-0 over Flash Flamingos. All right, let me read a few comments on Twitter quickly before I go on a break. Vincent Akimbami, PRO of Ranchers Base from Kaduna, says Enyiba management should not make the mistake of sacking Baraji this early. If they do, they'll battle relegation. Why? What about if they bring a Pep Guardiola and they go unbeaten for the rest of the season?
You and I know that's not going to happen.
Onia Kelvin, an interesting one here, says the Enyiba coach is the David Moyes of the MPL. He should be fired, in my honest opinion. He has broken all the records from behind.
Hold on. My baby too.
Not as bad as David Moyes. Yeah, not as bad.
But even David Moyes is debatable. I mean, for a season in transition, they're still in 6th place now, I believe.
Yeah, 6th place.
And then Champions League quarterfinals, anything can still happen. Anything can still happen, gentlemen. All right, we'll go on a quick break now. When we make the return from the break, we have our guests in the house. We'll be joining Tunde and I. But during the break, we'll take you to England, bring you highlights from the English Premier League.
Stones leaving it short. Emergency action from Tim Howard.
Yeah, you could see Stones' apologetic hand is up, but he was annoyed with himself. He threw his arm in frustration.
Baines. Lukaku! Good save, Naismith! First blood, Everton! One step closer to the Champions League.
Well, look at the room Leighton Baines has. Sandy Cazorla's got to be doing a better job on that, or if Flamini's going to come out, then he's going to go the whole distance. Able to find Lukaku with too much ease, and it's a very good ball whipped in to the Belgian, and a good attempt from him. And listen, it's all going for Naismith at the moment. He was terrific second half at Craven Cottage a week ago.
In a game that will go some fair distance towards deciding which team finishes 4th this year. Although it's worth making the point that Arsenal have a relatively straightforward looking run in. Everton don't. Here's Lukaku for Everton. Still going. What a goal! And Lukaku sets off towards the dugout in celebration and leaps into the arms of the manager who has shown such faith in him.
Well, there's an extra few quid on his fee when Chelsea do sell him. and it makes you wonder why, considering what he's doing. I mean, again, I think Arsenal have just kind of sat off. A little lucky break for Naismith. Once Morales then feeds it to Lukaku, it's not good from here. Yes, he cuts inside. Vermaelen seems to get wrong-footed. Mertesacker can't get there quickly enough. And it's really good positive play. And I think we've just seen Everton look better defensively and certainly better going forward.
Coleman. Giroud through the legs of McCarthy. Lamini, Cazorla, and Sanya. Sanya ran into trouble in the form of Morales. Everton with numbers here, and with Naismith. Chesney spread himself.